Good morning, City Slickers. I finally made it to rural Virginia, and I'm actually staying out here on the farm for a few months until renovations are done at my house in town. And right now we're just doing a little tour of, I think it's like 25 acres that I inherited from Grandpa. And I'm just going to discuss some of the plans that I have for farming out here, because that's the whole point. We're coming out here to do kind of a feed and seed type thing. So right now, I'm walking down this trail to the edge of the property because I'm thinking of getting some bees and putting bees out there to make honey and beeswax and anything else that you can get from beeswax and other bee byproducts. So down here is probably about 200-300 yards from the house where Grandma and Auntie stays. So I figure that's far enough to where even if these bees get Africanized, they won't be a problem for us. And if the bees get Africanized, it might actually be a bit of a good thing. Because, for those of you that don't know, Africanized bees are much more aggressive than the European honeybee. And I believe it is all based on the queen. From my little bit of research that I did on honeybees, the queen more or less dictates the behavior of the tribe. So, if she's if she's aggressive, the whole hive's going to be aggressive. But Africanized bees are some honey-making fools. I've seen some people say, beekeepers say that they get twice as much honey production from Africanized hives than European hives. So yeah, out here in this clearing, I think this would be a great spot for bees. It's far away enough from the house to where aggressive bees won't come down here. And another problem that this property has had since it's just been little old ladies living here for the past few years since Grandpa died is hunters have been trespassing on our land, hunting illegally. And so if I have Africanized bees, it's kind of a natural defense, because I think this is the area where they usually come in. So yeah, that's a pretty good automatic defense system. They can get stung by bees instead of stung by these. So we got plenty of space for bees, and probably something else could be put out here. Maybe some kind of crop that would really benefit from bees. Maybe sunflowers. You get sunflower seeds and sunflower oil. Could plant that out here. I'm also planning to plant some other crops. I'm in Southern Virginia. I believe it's Zone 7. And I'm probably going to start planting, well, it's already late April, so late April, early May is when I'll start planting. And so far I'm thinking cucumbers, corn, melon, peppers, tomatoes. But if there's anything else that you guys think I can plant in May, Zone 7, pretty sure it's Zone 7. I'll put a correction up if it's not. Then let me know. Look at that ditch there. There's quite a bit I could put out here. I think this is just an acre down here. Yeah, I'm not even 100% sure where all the property lines are at. I know I'm still on my property here, though. That's another thing I got to check, because I actually started an application with the ATF to make, well, I just checked everything, because it's like when you do the ATF liquor making application, they ask you, you know, do you want to just do beer? Do you want to just do wine? Do you want to just do liquor, fuel alcohol, or all of the above? So I chose all of the above. Realistically, I'll probably make some wine and maybe small batches of liquor for personal consumption, you know, to get the recipe down. And then eventually I could start making some to sell. Possibly sell it online, but with online I gotta do age verification, so I gotta figure out how to integrate that in the least spooky way possible. Because I don't want to do age verification on everyone, just people that want to buy liquor. And I don't even really want to do age verification, it's just I have to be compliant with the feds. Probably plant tobacco out here too. I mean, it is Virginia. Never grown tobacco though. All right, so let's head back towards the homestead, or towards the homes. We're still on the homestead. It's a lot of land. All right. Yeah, so down here, this little trail. In fact, I think the posted, oh yeah, there's one of the posted signs. Yeah, these little bastards probably just knock these signs down. They're like, oh, it's not posted. Yeah, okay, let's see. Wait till I roll through here with a fucking rifle. Then you'll figure out it's posted. I gotta take this back to put some tape on it. Get a nail or something. Yeah. That's where it was. So. I actually hear dogs in the distance already. I don't know if it's hunting dogs or not. But you know, signs are, that's the thing about signs. People don't give a fuck about signs if there's not someone to enforce it. So, they'll figure it out. Wait till I get my truck, and me and my cousins will just start patrolling this area with our rifles, and they'll figure out what time it is. You do not come on my land uninvited. We don't do that here. I'll tell you one thing I love about being out here is there's almost no man-made sounds to hear. Unless a plane flies over. But I'm far away enough from the road, I think like a mile or two from any road. Not to mention, like, no one's going down those roads. Anyway, I mean, the town that my farm is in has a population of like less than 1,000 people, I think. It's real nice. The internet's rough though. So we'll see. I'll have to probably hack into like a military base or Walmart's Wi-Fi to post these videos. Or maybe go to like a college campus or something. Let's see. I'll take you guys down the secret flank path instead of going down this trail again. It's a secret though, don't tell anyone about the secret flank path. By the way, if you see any important plants around here, let me know. I'm not as good at identifying plants as I should be. Yeah, any like natural medicinal herbs and things like that. It's another thing I plan to grow. I'll probably grow those on the porch though. Some like little, you know, medicinal herbs, microgreens, stuff like that. Nice little path to walk on. This is much better than that bike trail in Malden. I just need to get some little ducks running around here, you know? Well, not in here. I'll show you guys where I'll put ducks if I plan to get ducks this year. I don't know. I haven't really decided. I'm definitely gonna get chickens. Chickens are easy to keep. You gotta be crazy not to have chickens in the country, but you know, ducks are nasty. Ducks are nasty birds, and they taste great. But caring for ducks and plucking ducks is a trickier job than chickens. Chickens are easy. There's a nice little clearing in the woods here. Let's see, I can probably go around that way to get those bricks. There's some bricks on the other side of this fence here that my aunt wanted me to get, and I don't know. Well, I didn't know how to get around it, but I think I see how to get around it now. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys where my grandpa did his last garden. I don't know if I'm going to plant in this spot this year, because I kind of want to plant in the big garden. But I'll show it to you guys anyway. It was a few years ago that he planted here, so you probably won't even recognize that it used to be a garden, but take my word for it, it was. Okay. So this is where Grandpa's last garden was. Might plant something over in here, but like I said, there's a bigger garden. Let's go ahead and show you guys that. Yeah, so we're in the more homey part of my homestead now, where there's a little bit of infrastructure, like, you know, little garages for people's cows and stuff, little tool sheds. Although there's hardly any tools in there. I have to buy or borrow some new ones. There's my fancy German car. Here, I'm gonna leave this sign over here for now. Alright. Propane tank. Tool sheds. I think that's a cement mixer. But this thing looks old as the damn hills. Yeah, I don't know what the hell that is. Same thing with this stuff. All this stuff that's left outside is got to be repaired if it's worth it. And you guys might remember this one from late last year. tractor. So this is the Mitsubishi MT210D. The grandpa left, still got the keys, the ignition there. But yeah, I gotta figure out how to get that sucker running, because you know, she's dead as a doorknob. And my buddy Stelio is no longer with us, R.I.P. Stelio. But I'll figure it out. I don't know much about diesel mechanics. You know, he used to repair C-130s, so I wish he could have held on to help me with that. But I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. All right, down here's the pond. Now, here's another idea I had. Let me run a city slicker feed and seed strategy past you guys real quick. All right. So check it out. I got a pond down there, and this is Grandpa's memorial place. Little frogs. Grandpa always liked frogs. So we got this pond here with some kind of fish in it. I think there's bass, catfish, and some sunfish. I'm gonna scrape the bottom of this pond to get fertilizer for the garden. I think that's the move, because Virginia soil, especially in southern Virginia where I'm at, there's a lot of red clay mud. It's not the best thing for growing crops, but that fertile, silty soil, I can dig it up from the bottom, put it in the garden, kind of like the Egyptians did, right? When the Nile used to flood and they would use all that fertile stuff from the bottom. So that's an idea. And if it's a good one, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I think it's a good one. But you guys can let me know. Those of you who have been feeding and seeding consistently for the past few years, who might have more experience than me. I used to do this when I was a kid. Not necessarily, you know, scraping ponds for fertilizer, but I gardened when I was a kid, kept chickens when I was a kid with my dad, so I know a thing or two. I know a thing or two about this stuff, and I've been binge watching hours and hours of Justin Rhodes and Joel Salatin and all kinds of different homesteaders, so I guess we'll see. We'll see how good of a sneeder I am. All right. So now, I'm gonna show you guys the garden area. And there's some trees here too. I'm pretty sure these are fruit trees, some kind of fruit trees. But nobody knows what they are, so you guys know what this is. Drop a comment. Yeah, we'll figure it out together. Is that some good fruit? There's more. These are trees that Grandpa planted. Yeah, drop a timestamp and a comment if you know what these are. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's some bigger fruits on here. I don't know what they are. And this one also has some bigger fruits. They almost look like figs, but these aren't fig leaves, so I don't know. Comments and timestamps. I appreciate you guys. Alright, let's take a look at the garden area. Oh, so, actually before I do that, let's talk ducks. So of course, ducks can go in that pond down there. And they can also probably play around in these little reservoirs. And it would help reduce the mosquito population, because these get mosquitoes. So, think there's a spot for ducks? Let me know what you guys think. And now, we'll go into the garden. So this is a pretty big garden area. Basically, this whole tree line makes the border of it. So, what I'm thinking I can do is till all this soil up, get that fertilizer from the pond in there, and any other compost that I can make in the next few weeks. There's a lot of birds shitting on people's cars, and I bought about 100 rounds of bird shot at Walmart, so birds might be going in the compost too. And now here's a little problem that we have with the garden. This part's missing a fence. That's a problem because down this trail here is where Bambi and his friends like to hang out. Yeah, basically right down there. So, need to get a fence there, and probably get some deer tags too. That way, if Bambi or his mama or his daddy make the mistake of coming in here, then I'm gonna have veggies with a side of venison. So, corn, melons, cucumbers, peppers, tomatoes. What else can I plant in here for the month of May, Zone 7? Drop a comment below. And a lot of this is stuff I could also sell on base.win. So honey, beeswax, doesn't expire, doesn't need to be refrigerated, so I can ship that to you guys. Corn. In fact, I could even ship just shuck, corn still in the shuck. So that can go, that can be shipped. Of course, it can be canned as well. Watermelon could be dehydrated. I've never tried it before, but I've seen some people on YouTube do it. I can't remember that guy's name. He's called like the Fit Farmer or something like that. Black dude with some wife and the kids. So yeah, he made a couple videos about dehydrated watermelon. He was ranting and raving about it, saying it tastes like candy. So we'll see if it does. That's something to sell. Dehydrated watermelon purchased with Monero. That's a beautiful thing. I like the sound of that. All right, so that's gonna be it for this homestead tour for now. Any of you guys with some advanced feed and seed knowledge, let your boy know in the comments below. I appreciate you for watching. Peace.